There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting.
Have you ever wondered what a sickle cell hospital bag looks like? I'm about to show you what's in mine.
My bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed.
Hey, what's up guys, it's your girl Fitz-Ann and I'm back at it again with another freaking video. So before we get into this video, I want to say I am so sorry for not being able to upload last week. I've been sick for like 3 weeks, so there has been a lot going on. So before we even get into the actual video, again, remember to hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, lets me know that you enjoy my content. Also remember to hit the subscribe button. I think it's here, I think it's here. When you do that, join the family. It shows me that you're here, you want to be part of the gang, you're here for it. Yes. Also remember to hit the notification bell right down below. If the subscribe button's here, it's right next to it. It lets you know every single time I upload, and if I don't upload, you will know. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on. I've been struggling a little bit with life, you know. There's a lot going on, a lot, yeah. Also remember to leave a comment. Leave a comment down below. I do answer all comments and all questions here. Yeah. Remember to share the video. Share with everybody. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell somebody else. Tell a cousin, tell a goldfish. Like, tell everybody. We're out here. We are live and in living color. So, now, let's get into this video. So basically, this is a video in honor of Sickle Cell Awareness Month. I know it's been up for like 2 weeks. It was in September. And unfortunately, because I was sick last week, this video did not get done in time. But I have sickle cell all year round. I'm a warrior all year round. So I don't need a month to get y'all to see what I go through. So here we go, whatever. So this is what is in my emergency bag. My emergency department bag. My emergency room bag. My hospital bag. See, but when you say hospital bag, everybody thinks it's like you're gonna go have a baby. I don't know. This is what's in my hospital bag. Sickle cell edition. Boom. Cake. So these are like the most essential things that I need in my hospital bag. So to begin, you grab your little backpack. You're sick or whatever, but you gotta like throw together some stuff. And I try to make sure that all these things are in the same central location, so that if I gotta grab and go, I grab and go. Obviously, I throw like a pair of track pants and a sweater in the bag. Doesn't matter which one, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, just in case you have to stay, you'll have a change of clothes. I always have an extra track pants, an extra pair of track pants, an extra t-shirt, an extra sweater, and some extra like underwear, just to be safe. Because although you're going to the emergency department, if it gets worse there, they will send you upstairs and keep you for, or at least keep you for observation. At least keep you downstairs for observation. So there's that. So those are automatically number ones. Number 2, water bottle. When you have sickle cell, you automatically have to walk with a water bottle every single place that you go. You need to fill her up and walk with a water bottle. I usually walk with the bigger one than this, but this is the closest one to me right now. So I always pack my water bottle. It's essential, it's necessary, so that at least on the drive, you're drinking water until you get there, and then they'll tell you if you need it or not, or if they're gonna give it to you, or if you need to get an IV, which 9 times out of 10 you do. So you always have a water bottle. Third thing, I always bring my medicine, because dealing with the people in the emergency department, you're dealing with doctors and nurses that have never met you before. Sometimes they've never met you before, depending on how often you're there. I don't go very often anymore, but even when I went often, the staff changes so frequently. The staff changes so frequently that you never know who you're gonna get. Sometimes you get the same doctor, sometimes you don't. I think I've had the same emergency on-call doctor probably twice in my life, but other than that, it's always a different doctor, it's always a different nurse, and they're gonna want to know what medications you take. So you bring them, make sure my name's not showing. So you bring them, and it has the dosage on it, it has the instructions, and it has the actual medical name, so they know what they're doing. And yeah, so just in case, you always have your medication. And sometimes, 9 times out of 10, when you're in an emergency department, if it's actually time to take your medication, they don't have it on hand to give it to you. Like, because it has to go upstairs to your actual doctor, and if you're coming in at like 3 a.m. in pain, your doctor's not on call until maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. So they're not going to get the prescription to know which one to give you, to know the dosage. So always bring your own medication. My name is wide open. Always bring your own medication just in case, and usually they'll clear you. Like, you can take your own medicine if it's something that you have to take every single day. So these are my everyday. I also have my vitamins. There were so many, I couldn't take them all out. But like my calcium, my vitamin D, my aspirin, my folic acid, have them all on hand. So what I like to do is I have one of those little travel bags. Yeah, one of those little travel section bags, and I just fill it with my medication and pop it in my bag. So anytime they ask me any questions, I'm just like, here's the bag, here's everything you need to know. Yeah. Numero 4. I always have Vicks. Me, I like Vicks. I always have Vicks. The reason why is, 1, I used to get really bad nosebleeds, and I find that Vicks keeps my nostrils moisturized so that I don't get nosebleeds in the nighttime. And especially when the hospital is freezing cold, it's freezing cold. I get nosebleeds regardless of whether it was cold or warm or whatever. So I used to get really bad nosebleeds, and I found that when I use Vicks or Vaco Rub or whatever you want to call it, like just at the tip of my nose, that it keeps my nose like from drying out and from bleeding. So I do that, especially at nighttime, and I found that if I don't do it, I wake up with a stuffy nose. So I didn't do it last night, and now I'm like sniffling. It's weird. It's so weird. So I always have my Vicks on hand. Plus, you don't know who you're gonna run into. You're in the hospital, it's cold, you're gonna end up shivering, you might catch a little sore throat or something. You just rub a tea. Yes girl, rub a tea. Number 5. So this is my like emergency everything bag, and I bring this with me everywhere. If you know me, you've seen this bag. If you know me, you have seen this bag somewhere. So basically inside I keep the pain medication, I keep the Base, I keep the puffer emergencies. This I only use for emergencies. Throat lozenges, allergy pills, gravel for nausea, like just those type of things. So this is the like I have to grab it now bag. So I bring this with me to the hospital because, 1, my pain medication's in there, and they're gonna ask me what have I been taking for the pain. So it's in there. Dosage, instructions, like I said, are all in the bottle. And I want to walk around nowhere with no chapped, ugly lips. My lips cannot be dry. This goes with me everywhere anyway, right? So it wouldn't be that hard for me to throw this into my hospital bag. Cake. So, phone charger. We always have a phone charger on deck. Phone charger. I'm gonna be there bored on my phone, so charger. And this is I don't remember how long this cable is, but it's pretty long. And usually the plugs in the hospital, at least in the emergency department, are behind your head and way up in the ceiling, or like in the most random crevice and corner. So the longer the cord, the better. The longer the cord, the better. You bring your wallet. Easy. If you're gonna be in the emergency department, there's no food. They'll give you breakfast. Sometimes if you're there long enough, you'll get breakfast, lunch, and some form of a dinner. But if you come in at like 3 a.m., Tim Hortons or Subway is your best friend. And you gonna need some cash, sis? Wipes. Always have wipes. So I bring this in my bag everywhere. So, and you know the hospital is sometimes really nasty. Bring your wipes, especially in Corona time. Bring your wipes. With wipes, you need hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer, I bring this everywhere. I brought this everywhere before Corona, and I'm gonna bring it everywhere after Corona. You must always have hand sanitizer. Yes, you're in the hospital, and every crevice and corner has a local pump hand sanitizer thing, but when nurses and doctors pass you and come touch you and inject you and give you all sorts of sitting, sanitize your hands. Sanitize your hands. The next thing that I bring is obviously my phone. My phone, because most likely my mom has to leave me, or whomever I'm with has to leave me at some point, so I'll at least have a phone. My phone is over there on the charger. But with my phone, I have my headphones. I either bring my Beats or I bring my headphones for my actual phone. So headphones are mandatory. These are must. It's a must. And with that, we also bring the laptop. I don't know if you guys want to see it, but we bring the laptop and the charger and the hard drives and stuff. So usually when I get sick, I try to optimize the time. As long as I can move my hands and my feet, I try to optimize the time and do some form of work, either editing videos or doing schoolwork. So laptop, chargers and stuff are all in the front pocket, but you bring the laptop. Bring the laptop. It's a must. It's mandatory. I always bring an extra blanket of some sort, because sometimes they just give you a little tin piece of sheet and it's kind of sad and that can't do nothing. And especially if the emergency room is full, you'll be on a stretcher in the middle of a hallway. So the one little tin sheet is not going to work out. So you bring a blanket. This blanket I bring everywhere, but you bring a blanket just in case. You never know. And hospitals are always freezing, and at least you'll feel comfortable. Like, you may not be home, but it'll give you a sense of home, you know? Yeah, bring a blanket. This one is a new addition, and I've never really thought to bring it before, but after being sick for 3 weeks, I basically lived on this, so it's mandatory. My heating pad. So this is my heating pad. It is from Sunbeam. You can see that. Yes, it's from Sunbeam, and I've had this thing for maybe 5 years now, 5 or 6 years. When I tell you, this has become a staple. I keep it in my medicine drawer because it's a form of medicine to me. This is the best thing since sliced bread. So I feel like next time I go to the emergency department, I have to throw this in my bag. I don't know why I wasn't doing it before. I know when you go to certain hospitals, they'll give you like a heated blanket or like something warm, but not always. And lastly, this one I've never done before, but even when I was in the hospital, my mom would bring things to do this, to do my hair. I have like these tiny bottles, these little oil, I guess you could call it a shot. And like you just pump a few drops and get into your scalp, especially if you're gonna be laying on somebody's stretcher for a really long time. Oil your scalp, sis. Oil your scalp. This one is gonna become a staple. I keep it right in the front pocket, right with the medicine. If I could put it in a little emergency medicine bag, I would. If it could fit, I would. So guys, that was the end of this video. And like I said, although it's not Sickle Cell Awareness Month anymore, we are still warriors in our own light every single day. So I'm gonna highlight sickle cell things every single video that I can, if I can, when I can. Okay? So now remember to like the video, remember to share the video, tell a friend, tell your mama, tell everybody and their mama, I'm out here. I am out here. Also remember to subscribe. You watch this long, you might as well subscribe, sis. You might as well subscribe. And then while you're subscribing, hit the little notification bell. We out here. Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell. Okay, I'm done. I just stopped. I'm so hyped because I'm so tired. And tell me, what would you have in your hospital bag, in your little emergency room department bag? Let me know. Let me know. And like I said, this is your girl CTC, and I'm out. Peace.